Hi everybody. This morning I made blueberry pie from scratch, which I have never done before. Usually I buy pre-made crust. So this is my first time making crust from scratch. I actually made it yesterday so that it would have time to rest and chill. And sometimes I make my fillings and sometimes I, buy pre-made ones. But for this blueberry pie, since blueberries, they're abundant and fresh and really flavorful right now, I bought fresh blueberries and made the filling as well from scratch. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so these are the ingredients for the blueberry pie, or at least for the filling. We got blueberries, obviously, sugar, salt, some cornstarch, some lemon juice, nutmeg, cinnamon, and a little butter. The pie crusts right now are chilling. They're rolled out and ready to go, but they're just both chilling before we fill them. All right, so our filling is, of course, blueberries, some sugar, cornstarch to thicken it up, cinnamon, a little bit of salt, a little bit of nutmeg. Just gonna gently toss those ingredients together. Decided to make blueberry pie for my first pie out of this book because, well, it's June and blueberries are in season. So instead of making apple pie, which is the first one, I think I'll save that for fall when we have some nice apples. And we're gonna put in a tablespoon of lemon juice. And just stir that around a little bit. Oh, sorry about that timer. That's to remind me of my pie crust that's in the freezer, so I don't let it get too chilled. So I'm just gonna mix that around a little bit, and then I need to get out my pie crust so we can fill up the pie. All right, so we've got the top crust on there. Finally kind of thawed enough that I could move it around and feel like I wasn't gonna break it. I'm just trimming some of the excess crust off. I've never made a pie from scratch with the crust, so it's kind of a new experience for me. So I think I'm just gonna do the old see if I'm pretty even around here first. Kind of had some patches there on the edges, so some of those are falling apart. I think I'm just gonna do the old knuckle pinch, maybe. It's a little thick. It's a very rustic looking pie. Gonna brush some butter on the top. You could do, obviously, an egg wash too, but we don't do that because I'm the egg-free baker, you know, so no eggs around here. Brush that on. And then I'm gonna sprinkle on some sugar. And gonna cut a couple slits in the top for the steam to escape. And I think we're good. Gonna pop that in the oven. Okay, so the pie has been in the oven for a total of 50 minutes. It was in for 10 minutes at 450, and then I dropped the oven temperature down, like Mark Bittman says, to 350, and so then it was in there for another 40 minutes. It's looking pretty brown. I didn't cover it with foil or anything, which sometimes you can do if it seems like the crust is browning too much. So he definitely says don't underbake the pie. So I think I might just throw it in there for a few more minutes to try to get some of those paler bits of the crust done a little more. I put it in there for about 5 more minutes, and I think now I'm going to take it out. You can see there's some pretty good blueberry juice seepage going on over there on the one side where the crust was a little thin. I had some spots where I just probably handled it a little too roughly, but so this has to cool for about an hour on a rack. Definitely at least that much to let that filling set. All right, here we go. We're gonna cut into it. You can see it's very juicy. We're at my mom's house right now. You can talk, you know, it's okay. It's not. We're not fancy here. Oh, yeah, it's a little bit, it's making the top crust kind of soggy, I will say. I might have not picked the best spot. But here we go. Oh! Yeah, oh, that is super juicy. I don't even know if I got the bottom crust. Wow. I don't think I did.
So do you put like cornstarch?
I did put cornstarch, yeah.
To thicken it.
All right, so as you can see, it's very sloppy, very juicy. Kind of had to spoon some of the filling out onto the plate from the pan because otherwise you wouldn't have any. But it tastes really good. Yes?
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, you can see Jill is enjoying hers. We did put some whipped cream on ours. Just to... And Jacob, who claims to not like pie. Have you changed your mind, sir?
This is more like eating sugared blueberries.
But you're eating it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
Are you going to eat it again?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, even though it's pretty sloppy and messy, it tastes really good. Obviously, the crust is a little soggy because of that, but the flavor of the blueberries is really, really good. I don't know that I would ever use blueberry pie filling ever again after eating this. So, this is blueberry pie from Mark Bittman's How to Bake Everything. Thanks for watching.